Do you know that many CEOs of SMEs feel shame in sharing that their business has stopped growing? And here's the thing, even though that the business may have hit a couple of $1 million revenue, yet you feel shameful to admit that your business has stalled. This is the topic that we're going to handle in today's video. Hi, I'm Anirvan Sen. I'm an author, creator of The Promise of a Business Framework, and I help companies with their leadership strategies, scaling up approaches, and mergers and acquisitions. So welcome back to the video. CEOs feel extremely proud to have built a business. This business that was started from scratch and they've scaled it to a certain level and they feel extremely proud. And in order to fulfill that journey, they worked really hard. They worked long hours. They sacrificed a lot to get their business to where it is today. But in spite of trying out several new things, approaches, engaging with consultants, they've not been able to grow beyond a certain level for the last couple of years. And that's where they're too ashamed to admit to the outside world that their business is stalling. It's because they have been successful in their own minds, that they have been so successful in the past, that why can't they continue to be successful as they try to grow their business and take the business to the next level. And this stalled growth creates anger, creates emotional outbursts, creates frustration. In fact, many CEOs start doubting themselves. They ask their question, maybe they've reached the limit, but they have a tendency of not giving up. And that's why they would end up working extra number of hours, thinking in their minds that maybe there is something that they have not touched upon, which can then unlock and grow their business. But here is what happens. You need a different approach at different stages of your business. When you have started from scratch and reached about a couple of $1 million, this is where you have literally remained startup and you have done your product market match. But after this, you need the sophistication of measurement systems. You need professionalization. You need proper functions within your organization. You need delegated leadership teams and several other things that then change the way you operated in the past to the way you need to operate while you scale up. Well, this is something a lot of CEOs don't acknowledge or refuse to acknowledge. Well, my dear friends, this is what we have seen time and time and time and time again. It is not about whether you have the intelligence or you have the sophistication to be able to lead your business to a different level. But without having the necessary ingredients, without having the right operating models that are relevant for that stage of growth in your business, you won't be able to grow your business. Well, that's it. If you liked today's video, then please share it with your network. And obviously, if there is that friend of yours who is a CEO and you know that CEO is struggling, then forward this video to them. And of course, needless to say, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And with that, here is the promise of your business. Till next time, bye-bye.